one of the concepts I done came back to with different people is the idea of like an ecosystem. And I think that when you view the culture as an ecosystem, it really alters the things that you have strong opinions on. It alters the things that you get involved on. It alters the people that you connect with. It alters the way that you sort of speak about it publicly and speak about it with people privately. And for me, I think that when you rapping in itself is something where it's not really an ecosystem in rap. In rap, it's you and your crew, and it's y'all against the world, And so even when somebody, even if you, if it's 10 people, 15 people, and y'all all within a rap culture, there's no three of us getting. It's one person, whoever at the top. Your crew got the top person that y'all pushing out. Then y'all all around him, and then one crew is the top crew. And then if the other crews is willing to admit that this crew is at the top crew, then we can coexist as two equal crews. And y'all top person, maybe they a little bit closer to this top person, but rap is very hierarchical in that way. And I think that when you're within rap and you're especially like your early 20s, you always view yourself as being at the top of whatever it is. And then I think that as time passes, you start to see certain people where it's like, okay, I've been doing this for 10 years. This person rap better than I'm going to be able to rap. Or this person puts a song together better than I'm going to be able to put together a song. Or this person is better at networking and having people at shows. Or this person is better at performing. And then you find, okay, but I'm better at doing this, And then you begin to be able to accept, okay, I'm a little bit cooler with maybe this hierarchy in rap if in this hierarchy in the videos I'm here, or if in this hierarchy in fashion I'm here, or if in this hierarchy in cool and like there's certain people that's they make music, but really what the reason people listen to that music is just because like that's a cool ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he cool to be around, or same thing like. Some people make music and people are listening to that music because he really doing everything that's in this song, like the song, this is not the best song ever, but he did like 80% of this song. The other 20% maybe is some exaggeration, but he done did, and so then there's this hierarchy of like, quote unquote real niggas where it's like, okay, he done really stood on this. So like you higher over here, maybe you don't rap as good as them or do. And then I think that the idea that I was able to really start to understand more post 2020 is the idea of putting all of these different hierarchies together and then it being an ecosystem that is like a hip hop culture where, part of the hip hop culture is fashion culture and part of the hip hop culture is just music culture. Then part of the hip hop culture is rap culture. Part of the hip hop culture is club culture. Part of the hip hop culture is hosting culture and networking culture. And when you in it long enough and you see how the way that all of these things, same thing with videography culture and photography culture, when you in it long enough and you see the way all of these different things meld together and mix together, you begin to, maybe you pull a little bit more from this, and maybe like you said, being in some places you're a creator and then in other places you just experience it. And once you can get validation with somebody maybe experiencing what you create, you a little bit more comfortable experiencing what this person create now, and you need a little bit more time for you to get to that place. Or now you don't feel a way if you go and you experience something that this person create, even though they never seen nothing that you create. And then that's how y'all get a relationship where now y'all both, it becomes more of a symbiotic thing that's taking place.
For sure.
And I think for some people it take them longer to get to that. I think that it's really hard to get to that in your 20s. Part of being in your 20s is
egotistical.
so it's,
like
like
fuck with niggas,
100%.